Hello everyone, welcome back to another Life is Strange True Colors video. I kind of realized that I haven't really talked about the game except for like that one video, so sorry for not making any videos really on True Colors, but considering there isn't any remastered news, I don't see the point in making more videos about it. I think I literally said everything about it, so that's pretty much that. So basically, there's something that I want to talk about with True Colors, and this is a big part of the game. No, it's not stuff, I'll probably talk about it in another video, I don't know when, but something that I wanted to talk about really badly was the powers, because obviously that's the whole point of a Life is Strange game, the powers. So, oh god, okay, my chair was acting weird. In Life is Strange 1, we played as Max Caulfield, and Max was able to reverse time to change outcomes and to see, like, I guess, different perspectives before making a decision, and it was used really a lot in puzzles, which I thought was really fun. There were some issues with, like, I think with certain decisions. I think it was just because the writing back then wasn't on par with it is today, so I don't know if it's really the powers. I just think they took advantage of the powers for sure, but I don't know. I would, there's so much to talk about with that game, but I'm just gonna, to avoid not wasting time, I'm not gonna mention that. But Life is Strange 2, I think that's what the issue was. They basically, you played as Sean Diaz, but Sean didn't have the power. Daniel had the power of telekinesis, so basically that's kind of like where the issue was with the power. It was a little bit too advanced, and it didn't feel like it went anywhere with, like, in terms of character development. Sure, there was character development because of the powers, but the powers didn't lead anywhere towards learning new characters, because if you take away the telekinesis, you can literally just, it would be the same outcome in a way, and not really, but I really don't know how to explain it. But my point is that the telekinesis doesn't really help the conversation, so I think that's kind of like where Life is Strange 2 went wrong with that. It's still a cool power, don't get me wrong, but Life is Strange True Colors, this is what we're going to talk about. Alex has the power of empathy, and that basically, this is funny because I was like learning about this in English. Basically, empathy means that you understand someone's feelings of, like, what's going on and how their emotions are, something like that. I hope I said the definition right, but anyways, basically what this means is that it's like the movie Inside Out. Basically, Alex has powers that she can read emotions, but it's not like just reading. It's a little bit more complicated to where she's actually feeling the emotions, and that it's gonna change her character, and this power seems to be more dangerous than others. So this is where I'm going to talk about in depth about the powers. So in the trailer, it's been shown that Alex has called this power a curse, because it seems really like a curse, basically. I'm not sure if she earns this power in the later in the game when her brother Gabe dies. I want to assume so, just because of the fact that it seems likely that, judging by the scenes, it doesn't seem like the power has been used at all. Obviously, Alex could have been hiding it, but I just personally think that the power just was never discovered until Gabe was found dead, I'm assuming, from what Life is Strange usually does, which is a certain pattern of traumatic experience. Anyways, Alex has different auras of color that you can see of people's emotions, which is purple, which means scared, red, which is angry, blue, which is sad, and yellow, which is happy. I thought there was green in there, but they haven't shown green. I don't know if green's gonna be a thing, but I would assume green means, like, disgust, so if green does shows up, then you know what green means. So why does this power make it more dangerous than others? So I've been really looking on Twitter of, like, people's opinions about the powers, and people don't really like it so far. Obviously, there's a big chunk of people that like it, and there's other people that don't really like it, just because of the fact that it seems like, you know how when you can tell when how someone's feeling? It's kind of like this situation where the powers are kind of useless, but really they don't know the in-depth purpose of the power, and, like, there's actually more to it than just reading emotions. Basically, with Alex's powers, she can obviously feel the emotions of other characters, and she can see auras around them, and this is where the danger comes in, because when Alex feels those emotions of other characters, she's gonna feel them herself as well. So that means that if someone's, like, angry, she's gonna be angry, and we don't know what degree it is. There were some snippets of trailers showing Alex's emotions going out of control, and it also shows something else I'll mention in a second, but obviously, judging by these powers, it seems like they're gonna change Alex's, I guess, dialogue conversation, because with the conversations, usually the dialogues are a big thing in Life is Strange True Colors, and with not a whole people I can't talk. Not a lot of people know about her powers, so clearly she's keeping it a secret besides her two friends. What makes this power so special is that this is in a way damaging her, and it's not like Max's time travel where she just messes up time and she's perfectly fine and everyone else isn't. This is like Alex herself who's like damaging her like own body and like her mind with this power. That's kind of like, I bet, why she calls it a curse. I'm assuming that with like these certain scenes you can see that Alex can in a way manipulate emotions. Like she can actually go in depth. From what they mentioned, they can actually go in depth to find out why someone's feeling a certain way. So with this game, I'm wondering what direction they're going to take with further expanding upon these powers, just because of the fact that Alex needs to figure out who basically murdered Gabe. But the issue is that you want to make sure the powers aren't like taking control of her. So I would imagine that in the game there would be like different dialogue options where, depending on how Alex is feeling, then a certain emotion will occur to where maybe she like breaks down or gets angry if you use the powers. So that's kind of like the con I see of using the powers. It's kind of like where you have to avoid using it, but at the same time it brings details to like how to help other characters, etc., and how to figure out like what's going on in Haven Springs. So that's what I found interesting about her powers. And there seems to be segments where it does look like she's like manipulating them a little bit with like connecting with characters. So that's something I find really interesting to see. They never mention like manipulating someone, like changing their emotion, but I would imagine you would be able to if you know what the problem is going on. And considering she has the power of empathy, I'm assuming that's what Alex is able to do, at least from what I understand. Obviously we have to wait till we get more gameplay or until the actual game releases, but Alex's powers might be more interesting than the other characters. Like, don't get me wrong, I like telekinesis and time travel a lot. My only issue with this power is I don't know how they're gonna do it for puzzle aspect. That's kind of like where I'm concerned about. But considering 2 had puzzles and literally Sean never had powers, I think it's safe to say that the puzzles are fine in the game. Usually, the best part about Max's time travel powers is the power of like the puzzles in the game. That was really a lot of fun, and I thought that was like a great replayability and a great achievement to players who were playing. But yeah, I really hope Alex's powers are treated to like where it's actually damaging herself. That way there could be like a con to not using them. That's what I'm assuming, at least that's the direction they're gonna go for it. That would be really interesting to see if Alex's powers are like in a way draining her, and maybe it could be like the cause of her death at the end of the game. That would be really interesting to see, not her dying, but her like trying to find a limit to these powers of like how much she's able to use it or not. That's something that I really hope the game takes advantage of, and it seems like there are segments to where it shows like different people of like why they're feeling a certain way. So I think Deck 9 Games knows what they're doing, and I think that's good for me. I'm really excited just because of the fact that this will in a way bring up more dialogue options and like understanding the character. So that's what I'm really happy about. I hope to see that they take advantage of this. And yeah, what's you guys' opinions about the powers? Do you guys like it? Do you guys dislike it? I think it's fine. I just need to see like actual gameplay of it to see how it works, because obviously it's a little bit confusing. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I really hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, share, subscribe. Really helps our channel a lot. And we're almost at 2,300 subscribers, so thank you guys so much. And yeah, I shall see you guys later in the next video. Goodbye.